And now it's time for Hobo Reviews with Willie B.A. Hobo. Tonight's review, Chicken Run. Oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. We've got to fly with the spoilers. There's this chicken named Ginger. And yes, I am not high. This movie is about chicken MMOs who run, hence the movie Chicken Run. They're trying to escape a farm and they're led by Ginger. She conducts plans to try and get out of the farm, which kind of feels like a concentration camp, but that's kind of going too far, don't you think, MMA? They try to escape, but they get foiled every stinking time. So, what they try to do is get someone who knows how to fly to help them, well, fly. Since going under the fence doesn't seem to be working, they want to go over the fence. The problem is Mrs. Tweety needs those chickens to make eggs to make a minuscule profit. No, seriously, in the movie she says she's making a minuscule profit. And if you're not making eggs, you get the axe, which is kind of your execution at the concentration camp. God, that seems a little harsh, don't you think, when you think of it that way? Anyways, so they find this chicken who's flying. Except he's not really flying, he's flying out of a cannon. It's Rocky the Rooster, played by Mel Gibson. Give me back my money! Seriously, that's how I remember him, is from that South Park episode of my mind. He broke his wing, and he's trying to escape from the circus, so he's on the run too. Gee, what a pure coincidence. You're on the run, we're trying to get out of here. Help us out and we'll help you hide. So that's what happens. He hides with the chickens, he helps the chickens fly, except Mrs. Tweety realizes, well, fuck, I'm not making much of a profit with these stupid chickens making these stupid eggs. And oh, by the way, honey bunny, they're not freaking smart. So they build a machine that allows them to turn the chickens into pies and make a profit off of that. So the race is on for the chickens to conduct a contraption to allow them to fly over the fence and escape. Because by golly, they're fucking fat. Seriously, I'm skinnier than them. Of course, I am a hobo, mama. So, they build a flying contraption to try and go over the building. Well, the problem is, one of the chickens gets caught. That being Ginger, because this is going to be the test dummy for the pie machine. So Rocky has to go in and save Ginger. And he does, and destroys the machine in the process, so that buys them a little more time to build that contraption, which they finally do. Then, by the time they get that done, the machine is repaired, and they're ready to put chickens in to make pies. Chicken pies. Chickens go into the machines, pies come out. So then, the chickens get their plane set, ready to go. They're about to fly up the ramp. They're about to get out of here. Except Mr. Tweety pummels the ramp down. And oh, by the way, he's already been kidnapped at this point, because he's all tied up and whatnot. And it delays the flight. So they gotta maneuver around, they gotta loop around, call back, loop around again, and try and get the ramp going again. So they do that. Except here comes Mrs. Tweety, and they drag the lights that you see when you're making a plane go off and on, so you can see where the landing grid is. They run over that, and so that allows Mrs. Tweety to grab onto the lights and fly off with the chickens. And so she can try and get the chickens and cut them off. Except that when she does that, Ginger ducks and she accidentally hits the wire, and Ginger's holding both ends and she let go of the end that Mrs. Tweety's in, and she falls like a fucking cartoon, and the chickens escape and they live in paradise. I feel so happy for the chickens. So now they live in paradise. They don't have to worry about being executed or having to give eggs out. They can just relax and enjoy themselves peacefully. And everyone lived happily ever after. Well, except for Mrs. Tweety, who probably went out of business and then shot herself to death because she's a maniac. I, for one, love this movie because it was created by the same people who are responsible for Wallace and Gromit, and that was a hit. This is Willie B.A. Hobo saying, try charged! You got charged! Oh, come on, up a girl, will you? Come on, change! Come on! I need the money so I can make a chicken parmesan so that way I can make a profit. That's not minuscule.